Well, hey everybody. Hey, I have a quick question. Is DS Kitty Diane in here? Hey, Lori Helker, aren't you on vacation? Heather Landau, Yorkie Mom, Jason P, and Mods, thank you for being here, guys. I really appreciate it. Hey, Mandy, and good mod call last night, by the way. Great call, as always. Debbie Zito's here, Peggy Collins, Meredith Lynn. Hey, Castrol, I'm trying. I drank 2 of these today and I Googled it to see what I bought years ago when I bought this thing. This is 40 ounces. So I've had 80 ounces today. I think that's more than enough. Even though I still feel foggy headed, I think it's allergies. Um, hey, Aspire to Inspire, Vicky C. I guess maybe she's not here. Thanks, Yorkie Mom. Hey, West Coast Fancy Nancy. Hey, Trixie. Hey, HC from LBC. Liz Trix. We were just talking about you on Messenger. I bet everybody does. I bet also people say that after they leave their therapist. They're like, hey, Reese, we were just talking about you in marriage counseling. But what a horrible person you are. Hey, Linda. Hey, Lumen. Miss Sassafras. Love you, Debbie Zito. Hey, Catherine B. in New York. Having fun. I know you are. Cliff Ann. Rachel Sandy. Critters Creations. Kiki. Llama Lisa. Okay, I was waiting. Joel Sachs, where have you been? You little sweet pea angel. Thank you for being here, Joel. Hey, Yon. Mama Smurf. Okay, so DS Kitty Diane. Dang, I was hoping she was here. She may catch the replay on this. Hey, Kathy Burkhart, Lisa Vining, Starlina. She sent me this last night and I opened it. And it comes on a little stand. It's like really heavy. I think this is a stone. But it's a picture of me and Finn. Isn't that oh, here she is. She's here. DS Kitty Diane. This is beautiful. Thank you so much. I opened it during my mod call last night and they were like, what is that? And I said, it's like a stone. It's really heavy and it's beautiful. Thank you for sending that. That was really, really nice. Hey, Susan Cook. Susan Cook, I can hear your voice now. I know, Lumen. Hey, Joanne Hawley. Isn't it nice, Trixie? Hey, Angie Moe. Pat Jonas, welcome in. I love it so much. Oh, I just love him laying on me. I think this was the first day we ever met him. Wasn't this the first time we streamed? I think I was wearing that sweatshirt. I looked like I just stepped out of the seventh circle of hell, but he looks adorable. Isn't that so cute? I love it. I love remember how relaxed he was on me? My little boy, Finny Bun Buns. I miss Finny Bun Buns. I hope he's well. I really miss him. It makes me sad. Sometimes when did he leave? Sometimes when I see Seamus, I think it's him. Thank you, Peggy Collins. Catherine B., the heat is no joke. Kim Leaf, welcome in. Anna Banana. The heat is no joke. It's awful. Yes. Hey, Kim is blue. Hey, Wendy Ramirez. I do too, Starlena. Finn was really special, you guys. He really was. So I wanted to tell you thank you and thanks for sending that. Whenever you guys send gifts like that, kind of like Angel K's peace sign, I feel like it's for everybody. It's not just for me. That's for everybody. Finn was our mascot. He was everybody's cat. Hey, Victoria. So really exciting. I got to go get Hux here shortly. So I'm not going to be able to stream for too long. I probably have about an hour. Can you guys help me with that, by the way? You know how you helped me with the mouse, by the way? Thank you for paying me to charge it last night, Liz Tricks. Leslie, I'm looking at you. Probably baby steps. I charged it. Thank you. Can you guys help remind me to be done here in about an hour? I got to go get the kid. I kind of forgot I had a child. I hope the haters put that in their rumor pipes and smoke it. Hey, Caitlin T. Yes, Trixie. The heat is really bad. Hey, Honey Lou. I'm not sure. I don't feel like I'm sick. Like I don't feel sick. Hey, Linda McMillan. But I think it's heat and dehydration and allergies because my voice is still smoky. My voice is still cloudy and weird. You may not be able to hear it, but I can feel it. And I'm not sick. I don't feel like I'm getting sick. It's not like that. I think it's allergies, heat, life. not feeling cute, ovulating, my phalanges. Have you decided when you're getting your tattoo, Mama Smurf? Yes, I am getting it mid-August. I have 2 appointments for it. I could have it sounds like I'm sick. Yeah, it's weird, but I don't feel sick. I have no symptoms. Like, I don't have a sore throat. I remember this time last year, the allergies here are killing me. Anyway, I could have done it in one session, but I am not that brave. It's probably going to take like 6 or 7 hours. This one took that long too, and I broke it up into 2. I can't. He was like, "You can do it the whole thing in one." I was like, "You are we're not doing that." Yeah, your body is processing a lot too, says Pat Jonas. Hey, Robin Miners, love you, babe. Sandy Kovacs, Michelle P, Marie Marion. Tennessee allergies are no joke. So I do Flonase and I do Zyrtec every night. And I think that's what it is because even my eyes are a little swelly, a little bit glassy looking, a little itchy. Um, Thank you, Kim is Blue says if you have to take a pee break, it gives us a chance to take a pee break too. Well, that's a little different for you, Kim is Blue, because you can take me with you. People shower with me all the time. I take you guys with me to pee when on the Zoom calls. I bring my computer. I take it into the bathroom. Sometimes I set it on my lap while I'm peeing. I do that with my mod calls too, because I don't mind getting naked. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't allow that. Otherwise, I would. I have no problem. Um, yeah, getting some rain there, Pam. Hey, Sassy's dad Connor. Hey, Don Paraso. So anyway, I don't have all the time in the world. MLG gamer, welcome in. I will take a sip. Trying. I have a headache, so I'm assuming I'm still dehydrated, which is frustrating my lifetime. I drank 80 ounces of this shit today. And yes, I just demonetized myself, but it was worth it. You showered with me for the first time yesterday, Martin. Congratulations. I shower with a lot of people. I also take people into the shower with me. I'm on the phone a lot. I take people in. Um, Armine, not that I know of, but I also haven't checked my mailbox, my real mailbox. It may be in there. Sometimes when they send things from you, they put it in my mailbox. So let me go check when I go pick up Hux. Forgot to do that. I rarely check my mail, guys. I probably should do that more. It's just often other people's mail, so I don't care. It's like the old people that used to live here. It's random ass people. Sometimes it says Jeff Quibell. It's like, what? That was 6 husbands ago. I do. Thank you, Martin, for pointing that out. So let's get into it. I know, Les. I agree, Leslie. Hey, Laura Lou. Let's get into it. Kim is Blue. You may want to check out for this one. Also, good vibes if they're here. Robin, speaking of old news. Thanks, Yadira. Speaking of old news, I want to discuss something specific tonight. I want to get into this. Again, I don't have forever. But Kim is Blue, you may not want to be here. Anybody who is sensitive to me talking about the haters, naming people, highlighting cyberbullying, uh, maybe Trixie. But it's a serious note tonight. Last night I was like laughing at them and making fun of them. And while we laugh at them and they are ridiculous and, like I've said many times, ugly people, and also support Nazis and racists. But that's not what I'm here for tonight. Hey, Kat, it's something more specific. My life is on YouTube. That can be scary for some people. It's not scary for me. There were some things hit me in the face. I'm going to be honest. Like I have had some things in the last let's see, my channel's almost 2 years old. In the last year and a half or so, hey, Iwa, I've definitely gone, whoa, I learned from that. I won't do that again. I feel like I'm at a kind of Victoria. I feel like I'm at a new place now where I don't feel little bubble. And Kat, thanks for becoming a member, you little angel. Thank you. That's so kind, babe. Um, what am I trying to say? I'm not shaken by much anymore. I know what to expect. I know the stakes. I'm not I am so happy to hear that. Thank you. And Rhonda Frank did too, if she's in here. Thank you, Kat. I don't know if it's biblical. Like, I truly mean this. I don't know if it's a God thing. I don't know if it's a me thing. It's probably a combination of both. But the whole no fear thing really rings true for me, unlike before. And I mean before Scientology. I know, Kat. Thank you, babe. That's so exciting. Thank you for doing that. We're all excited to meet you. The no fear thing really resonates with me lately. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm not uncomfortable like I used to be, if that makes sense. And when I say that, I was fearful my whole life in Scientology. I was fearful growing up in that. My father, we've dug into some pretty deep stuff this week about that, like some pretty rabbit hole memories that we've good night, Kathy Ann. Love you, babe. Thank you for being here. Like just dark memories, right? That we've, if some of you were with us this week, that you've uncovered with me, and it's been pretty heavy stuff. Um, Nothing has ever shaken me like Scientology, but YouTube has given me a run for my money in some scenarios. Hey, Angel K. Thank you, Llama Lisa. YouTube has it looks like that, Martin. It looks like something a kindergartner made. It's not. I got it in Nashville. It's by a brand that I love. Both of these are actually the same brand. Hart, Hart. It's a great brand. They're local to, I think they started in Charleston, South Carolina, but I love Hart. Um, Thanks, Sassy's dad. I'm happy to hear that. Am I making sense what I'm saying? I'm leading up to something, but I guess what I'm trying to say is there really isn't a reason to feel afraid. And I could tell people there is big reasons to feel afraid on YouTube. There's not. There's not. Yeah, Martin, you can do it however you want. Hey, Joy Forbes, there's nothing to be afraid of if you feel confident in what you've done and why you've done it. And I feel really, really good at this point in my life. I love people who use this stupid, like, I've got receipts, I've got the truth on my side. You're an idiot. If you have to say that, that's like people who say, I'm so rich. I'm such a big deal. Like, you probably don't. You probably don't because your confidence would be more quiet than that, right? People who are super reactive. Thank you, Joanne Hawley. Dang, girl. Thank you. I got some sun today. So I was like, I'm going to wear a tank because I'm kind of, my skin feels hot. Thanks for saying that, Joanne. Thanks for being a member. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. I've got the receipts. I've got the truth on my side. Like, usually that screams red flags for me, to be honest. It's a little bit red flaggy. Do you guys agree with that? It's a little red flaggy to be so confident or how religious they claim to be, anything like that. When it's extreme, it makes me question. So if you're running around going, we've got the truth, or I've got the truth, and I've got the receipts, right? The reason I bring this up is because I believe, like I've reached a much more sane, calm place. And the purpose of these haters is, yeah, it's frantic, Lumen. The purpose of these haters, we've talked about this, is to go misdirect, misdirect. Look over there, smoke and mirrors. We're not doing anything. They're doing it all. Like, right? If you have to say the thing, you are not the thing. Critters Creations, yes, they overcompensate. Joanne, big time. That's such a good way of putting it. Look, Reese, there's another Trixie. Do you guys agree? Like, the biggest red flag for me with these specific haters has always been and always will be, look what they're doing. We've got the truth on our side. Like, it's overdone. It's boring, and I hate to bring it up, but there's something specific tonight. I'm not even here to laugh at them tonight. I truly believe, like, I've come to a place of calm. I truly believe that people like Casper, Marilyn, their friend, the knife hoarder, I truly believe those people are evil. They're not dangerous. but I believe that they're evil. I think they're bad people. Like they get off on inflicting harm on anyone and everyone, including kids, my kid to be specific, right? And so there's just no more nonsense about it for me in my mind. I've come to a place with no emotion. Like I'm not trying to pick it apart. I'm not like, but why? But let's dissect it. I don't need to. Like I know, hey Muffet Lou, these people are put here whether they're being paid or they're just idiots and they're doing it for free to be obsessed with another person. I truly believe that they are garbage, useless, like spewing lies in order to misdirect whatever it is they're trying to hide, or more than likely, also, they have no views. They cannot make the engine go. Yeah, Vicky C, they can't make the wheels turn on their own. They have to feed off of something else. Whether it be me, they have to bully, they have to lie, they have to like make it a big, big, big deal. Receipts and all these words they throw out to misdirect and get a crowd because that's the only way you can tell when views are down. Hey, baby steps, you can tell when views are down because they gotta start bringing up the past and they gotta put me in it and they really clickbait it and they put like even watch the thumbnails of shit like they really try to like deception, right? Deception, theatrics, whatever they have to do, you can tell when like, uh-oh, I need some money, right? I need some money and I need my views to go back up because I'm losing subscribe count. I do that all the time. I lose subscribers all the time, but you don't see me you don't see me, hey Jenny, hey Cheryl Roberts, I just will never do content like that unless I add the rents due. Hey, just Joan, don't worry about your emails. I'm just really behind, babe. I saw the title of your email. Don't worry about that. I love you, just Joan. Um, Receipts equals validation, justification. Yes. Liz Ricks, going to be Abigail's backup, but you belong to God, my dear children. You have already won a victory over those people because the spirit who lives in you is greater than the spirit who lives in the world. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. I really particularly like the end. The spirit who lives in you is greater than the spirit who lives in the world. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I have come to a newfound place of calm because I don't have to pick things apart. I don't have to worry about what's true or untrue for me. I know where I stand. I'm not here to defend myself. I don't need to. And I'll get you one even better. I have absolutely come to a place of peace with Johnny and Tommy Scoville and it's never felt better. It's amazing. I'm proud of it. I'm honored. I'm not embarrassed or ashamed. Like because I've come to a place of peace and we've forgiven each other. And the audience, a lot of them have come back to my channel or his channel. Totally up to them. No one's convincing anyone here. However, because of that, these dipshits, these basic ass dipshits are, hey, Lindy, are truly saying like, oh, the long con video must be a lie. You absolutely pick that apart, right? Like we will stand back and watch um you spiral because that's what this is. Like that video got 54,000 views. No one's trying to hide anything. I think that we're just jealous and upset that we've come to a place of peace and that can't happen, right? Because these are not people of God. These are horrible people. In my mind, in my own thinking of them, they're demonic. And some of them hide behind God, which is even worse. Some of them claim to be people of God, which is to me even worse. How could you be a person of God and turn around and do and say those things? Now, hi, Jen Marie. Receipts and Liz, thank you for that beautiful scripture and your super chat. Molly Dixon posted a silver alert for a cousin missing in Alaska. Please share. Thank you. I hope you posted that in the Facebook group, my friend. Silver alerts are, why am I, see, my mouse is good now and I'm using my pad because I'm used to my mouse not working. Thank you for that, and thank you for your super chat, Molly. Um, the only other thing I want to point out, specific to Casper, Marilyn doesn't have anything to do with this. She's just a clout chaser. She cannot come up with her own original content. Everybody knows that. She literally just bullies and rides on the coattails of people because she can't get views otherwise. As a matter of fact, I encourage you to go look at her channel and look at how many views she gets on content that has nothing to do with me. It's like tiny, tiny amounts of views. And then go look at her content that she does on me and she gets tons of views. Like it's quite obvious. Again, like Kim is Blue said, rent must be due because we got to get those views back up. I want to point something out though that I had forgotten about. Casper made an AI fake video pretending to be a prison guard. If you guys remember, because he's really good with AI and he's good with um like IT stuff, like that kind of stuff. I'm not very technically, he's very good at that stuff. He made, if you guys remember that, it was very swept under the rug. He came out and apologized, and like all of a sudden, like no one cared. Remember his stupid knife hoarder friend, like no one commented on that. You may not even know about it. Hey, love it. You guys may not even know about it. But he came out. Hey, Gogo the Greek. Hey, Rhonda McNeil. Love you, babe. He came out. Yeah, honey Lou. Do you guys, some of you may remember this. Casper made a fake AI video with Tommy and came out and said it was, yes, it was a prison guard thing about Diddy. And Casper lied and said something like he got this exclusive footage. Hey, Melissa. And he made that and lied to YouTube, lied to the world about that. That's intense. Yes, Lady O. Their views are down. You guys remember it. I forgot about it because they swept that under the rug so fast. And if you notice, the knife hoarder guy, for instance, totally proud of his 1488 Heil Hitler. Hey, whine a little bit more tattoo. He says I'm a bully. He calls people cunts. What do Marilyn and Susie do? People make mistakes. People have a past. But when it comes to this is just like the second gen Scientologist. I support them. Hey, Aline, I want to help them. We have resources for them, the victims. Not you, Reese. Step back. They're total hypocrites. Yes, Kat. I forgot about it. These guys are absolute hypocrites. Like they're walking contradictions. They're jackasses beyond belief. It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for them. Now, I have a reason. Like they're continuing with this long con shit. So I just want to put it to bed. I want to be clear that they keep doing. They're stretching this out. What is this? 5 months old, and we're suddenly going to talk about it again. I wasn't trying to hide it. Again, 54,000 views, but I don't know how they are with numbers. Hey, Tammy, it's just sad to me that these people cannot get a life of their own. Like they both have families. All these people have families. Like they can't seem to let go of us. And I mean us, all of us, right? Bye, D. Love you, babe. Ellie J, just jumping in temporarily. I've had to take a mini break due to Mark's heart attack and me having a possible mini stroke. Oh, no, I didn't know you had a mini stroke. I thought you had heat stroke. Jesus. Please never doubt how much I love you in the chat. I will be back, but I did type a lot of gibberish. I love you, Ellie J. I hope Mark's doing all right. Liz Trix gave us an update, and Tammy has been updating us as well. I love you. We're here. And thank you for stopping in, and thank you for the gifted memberships. That's really kind. Love you, Ellie J. Hey, Jane Aldrich. So it's all, I mean, this is the smoke and mirrors I'm talking about. We're going to put the truth out about Reese and Tommy, or however, they always lump us together. Joanne Hawley, thank you. I love when you guys gift memberships. It's very kind. Thank you, Joanne Hawley. This is what I mean by the smoke and mirror show, right? Reese and Tommy, the long con video, all this stuff, but they can't look at what's going on. Look at who they're connected to behind the scenes or in front of people. I mean, I did a video on it, right? Like they are friends with this guy who's friends with a guy that says white owned on his channel, Taint Juice, and the knife hoarder who claims that he's the most proud of his 1488, which means Heil Hitler. And his email is Bailey at 1488 at Gmail or whatever it is. These people are proud Nazi racists. We don't talk about that. Rug, sweep, please. We don't talk about that. Look at the long con video, everybody. Look over there. Everybody, look over there. I just want to be clear that that's what's going on. And if we're going to have Casper as an expert witness on the long con video, he had a lot to do with that video. He's very much a piece of shit, in my opinion, just as much, right? But I just want to say he's even more of a piece of shit because I forgot about that AI video. I forgot about it. They swept that shit under the rug so fast. So now we're going to have him as an expert. Did he blame Tommy? I'm sure. Who doesn't blame Tommy, right? I'm sure Casper blamed it all on Tommy, but he's the one who made the video, right? He's the one who actually made that video. He's the one who cooked up the whole thing with the AI and the prison guard. He blamed Tommy full stop. I didn't even know that. For some reason, I thought Casper did take some accountability. I thought he said something like, I shouldn't have done it. I was new to this. Like he pulled that shit. Yeah, right. Like we believe that. But it's awfully interesting to me that Casper is weighing in on an expert witness to things having to do with my life. You might want to check your own shit before you wreck yourself, right? Like you might want to check. You made an AI video and lied to your audience and lied to the world. And I absolutely believe both of these jackasses do this only for clicks and subs and views. So I believe that Casper weighed in on the long con video pretending to be somebody he wasn't just to get those subs, right? Because he was devastated when he lost subs. So it tells you everything you need to know. Jen Marie, I totally agree. Luckily, I stay out of it. I'm not a part of really any community. I'm not. I don't, hey, Shell, I do not get involved in the drama unless it has to do with me or my life or my child. I don't comment on other people's drama. I don't care about that. As far as I'm concerned, Marilyn is completely irrelevant. I mean, anybody who's anyone can see, she's not a content creator. She's a copycat drama creator. She creates drama. She stirs pots. She comes up with falsehoods. Sometimes I feel like she has half truths. So I feel like she will come up with like a half truth, but then blow it up and like try to make it something else. She misdirects. She's bad at it. But the point is, I just want to say about the, hey, Miss Mary, the whole thing with Tommy, it's not a secret. Yes, I'm a mod on his channel. I know that a lot of you are not forgiving of me forgiving Tommy. Hey, Kathy Burkhart. But I've said this many times. I'm not asking for your permission. Well, Jen Marie, I'm sorry to hear that, but I get it if you have to step away, but I am sorry to hear that. We always will welcome you back if you come back. I'm sorry, Martin. Yeah, Jen Marie. Yeah, Casper claiming to have God in his life. That's between him and God, though. I'm not here to say what's going to happen there. I believe that he will have to answer for that. That's all I know. But hiding behind God, claiming that you are a person of God whilst being super hateful and dirty and ugly to people, it's low rent, man. It's a really bad look. Yeah, it's false. Okay, Jen Marie. Well, I hope that you don't leave, but if you do, anybody who leaves, I totally get it. People leave, then they come back. Sometimes they never come back. Sometimes they decide to hate me forever. This is YouTube, and I understand how the game works. Thank you. Jenny Sorensen says, live your life. It's not my job to tell you what to do. You're a grown-ass woman. It's none of our business what you and Tommy have discussed, nor is it our business that you are friends. It's our business to support you both. Beautiful, Just Joan. And I love that. But I still have to say, because the haters really try to like make it something it isn't, Tommy and I are absolutely on good terms. We're friends and I support him. I absolutely cleaned up my act on that. Like I've said, there's so many things I wish I hadn't done, hey, B lady, including things with Tommy, but just on my own too, before I ever knew Tommy, right? There's a lot of things. Hey, Rain, there's a lot of things that I have learned as a YouTuber I wish I hadn't have done. Now, I'm not too hard on myself anymore about that because I was outed of Scientology and I started a channel right away. I had no, hey, Killy Billy, I had no idea what I was doing. I overshared big time. Not shocking because there's no boundaries in Scientology, right? Like oversharing has been my life. Hey, Jennifer Ogle. And so I don't feel so bad about that. The haters like to hold me accountable to those things and things that I've done in the past. But the problem is, I'm not that person anymore. So you're holding me to a standard that isn't me. And I don't feel bad about it anymore. That's not who I am. I like to take accountability. I'm not going to do what these haters do, which is, oh my God, look over there. That's all they're doing. And then when they finally do get the spotlight put on them and they have to get questioned for what they've done, tears, manipulation, emotional manipulation happens. Threats, all kinds of things start happening when they almost get found out about. Now, they have their crowd of people who's always going to hate us. There, some of them may be watching right now. That's absolutely the name of the game. And I totally get that. Again, I know how to play this game at this point. And I know that there's people who pretend to be people in here that love us, but they also play both sides. It's all fine and fair. I don't give a shit. But what I do care about is how much these people lie about me. I mean, again, yeah, I just saw you type the GoFundMe thing, Kestrel. Like, look, these two idiots didn't. Casper had a GoFundMe. Like, he was like, I can't work. I broke my thumbnail or whatever he did. And he was like, can you guys give me some money? Like, that's so fucking low and pathetic to me. I've never done that. Yet he goes out and says Reese is a grifter and his friend Marilyn does the same thing, right? Yet I think she even was like, I might have to start a GoFundMe to sue Reese. Like, you don't see me doing that. You don't see me. So it's just, again, it was so shameful. It was hilarious. I laughed at it, but it's old Charlie. It's this is what I'm trying to explain. This is my point that I'm making, right? Lindy, I know. This is the point that I'm making. They spew this kind of shit hoping you're not gonna see because they're putting up such a big picture of all the lies and all the misdirects and all the smoke and mirrors and all the bullshit dramatic stuff. Hey, Stacy Toms, they're really hoping that you see only what they're putting up, not what they're actually doing. Not that they support a Nazi racist, that they're friends with the knife hoarder who has been very clear that he's a Nazi racist, or his friend Taint Juice, whose YouTube channel says white owned, right? Like, they're friends with this shit. But I'm the grifter, liar, bad mother. You know what? I like my chances. I think I'll take who I am. I like who I am, right? It is crazy, Angel K. Love you, Ellie J. Me too. Wendy Ramirez, I know you do, and that is so kind. Do and be better. Thank you. I love that you and Tommy are good, forgave each other. I love this positive journey you both are on. A lot of us, a great deal on your stories, experiences, and lessons. I love both of your channels. Well, we're both doing really great. You know who isn't? Go take a look at those people. They don't look like they're doing very well. I don't know their personal lives like they claim to know mine, but they don't look like they're very happy in life. Why would you be? How could you be when all you do is spend your time focusing on other people's lives? The long con video is done. It's over with. It's been talked about. It's been analyzed. We're going to have Casper weigh in on whether or not that video was authentic, but Casper made a fake AI prison video with a guard. Really? We're going to have the expert who lied, made fake videos and pawned it off as real and lied to the world. We're going to have that dude weigh in on the long con video. It's cheap. It's embarrassing. This is scraping the bottom of the barrel, people. This is what scraping of the bottom. This is, I got no views. We got nothing else. No content of our own. Let's go ahead and bring this back up again. They're fucking losers. Reese, have followed you from day one, mostly staying quiet, but I must say you are real. I have listened to many of the creators you are mentioning. I always come back here. Thank you, Do and Be Better. Thank you. I definitely feel like I put it all out there, and that makes a lot of people angry, but I am real. Um, Jenny D, I don't understand how the haters, are just harping on the same things. I agree. This cyberbullying is unacceptable. So much hate and obsession, unbelievable. And they bully my kid. This bitch, hey Puka Vista, tries to say I've never mentioned Huxley. You have. This is where the credibility's shot. Let me give you a word of advice to anybody who's watching that's a content creator, and I don't know much. Don't ever say never. I've done it too, and you look like a complete jackass. I never watch her. I never go over there. I've never mentioned her name. Yeah. Because you're so fucking honest. You have been caught in so many lies. It's unbelievable. The untruths. You have bullied my kid. Your friends have called my kid's school, and you support that shit. But let's harp on the long con video because it gives us content if we put Reese's face on it. Fucking losers. Absolute losers. Recycling. If Huxley is under 18, you need to contact the cops. I've reported everything to the police. They know their names. They know all of that. Oh, that's nice, Trixie. Hey, Air Supply. Total cowards. Um, Hey, Abigail, it's nice to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, it's going to be short. I'm only going to be on about another 30 minutes, if that. And this isn't our favorite thing to talk about. I get that. Some of you get really gung ho and say, name them, Reese. You know, you absolutely should shine a light on this. And that's where I'm at. Aline, they're just doing something like commenting on the long con video. It's sad to me. It's sad. It's so recycled, and that's all they can do. Yes, they work together, Lindy. Yeah, so I know that some of you hate this kind of stuff, and it's like, can we just move on? We can move on. But like I said last night, cyberbullying is a real thing. And when you hide behind, I have the truth on my side and receipts and God, that's fucked up. But when you're going to comment on my life specifically and tell people lies about who I am, that's not great either. But even when you drag my kid into it, that's where we draw a line. So we're going to name these assholes. We're going to call them the stupid assholes that they are, right? It's a joke. It's a bad joke. And I'm embarrassed for them. Thank you, Just Joan. I appreciate your support, babe. B Lady says, aside from this nonsense, what is your content usually about? B Lady's fairly new. She came from the lifeboat. You know, that's a good question. They're obsessed, Jessamine. They're absolutely beyond an unhealthy obsession with me. They're stalkers and they're obsessed. That's a good question. It's hard to say. Hey, Audrey, this is why I don't tell people that I'm a YouTuber because they go, what's your channel about? Also, I just feel cheesy being like, I'm a YouTuber. I just tell people I work for Google. I would say, what is this channel about? If I had to answer that, I would say it's kind of like a life channel. It's a channel about coming out of a cult. It's a channel about family, relationships, everyday things, funny, the silly. It can get weird. It can get gross. It's just everyday life stuff, B Lady. I would say a good thing about this channel is I have some really loyal friends that watch me. They just tune out if it's something they don't, if it's a topic that we don't want to hear about, if they don't want to hear about. But the cool thing is, we don't stay on that topic for very long anyway. It changes all the time. And I like that, Stacey Toms. It's life stuff, love it. But we also talk about healing. It is a channel about healing. We expose all of our flaws and we get very vulnerable here. And I always say it's a safe space to do that, thanks to our mods. Martin says it's about growth. It's a great channel because of that. We never have a topic, and it's not a specific topic. Life and growth sums it up. I think that's lovely, Rain. Each stream is about multiple things, Shelly Kelly, and that's the beautiful thing. That's what keeps us going. A lot of connections, says Honey Lou, but at the same time, we talk about things that could be uncomfortable. We try to normalize a lot of things here too, like about sex, bodies, topics that people don't want to necessarily talk about. We try to go there too because it's healing for me. As you know, B lady, I came from Scientology. Okay. I came from, yeah, Jason P. Perfect. It's real talk. I came from Scientology. I was a Scientologist for 38 years. Um, West Coast Fancy Nancy, I'm here because not only do you rock Reese, so do most of the friends I've made in here. They're amazing. Hey, Ghost Rider. Yeah. I was a Scientologist for 38 years, so I have been slowly, like, it's crazy. I've had this channel almost 2 years, and there's so many things I still have never spoken about, and that feels really good. Hey, Renee B. No problem. I have a headache too. Yep. I was born in, but I was a Scientologist for 38 years, B lady. So, thank you, Air Supply. I talk a lot about that. I need to talk a lot more about that, but that's kind of a heavy topic, and not everybody can handle it all the time. That's why there are other actual Scientology channels if you want to like hear around the clock stuff. I can't do that. I think because I have been out for such a short amount of time, it's hard for me to sometimes do that. I could never do daily content on Scientology. There's no way. Um, okay, yeah. Well, we do Scientology stuff, B lady. It's just random, but I do intend to do more of it. I really do. I think it's time. I've not talked about it for the last couple of years, not much, and I think it's time to talk more about it. Are they trying to drag you back to Scientology? Not at all. But I did lose a lot of my family and friends, hundreds of people. I lost a lot of people because, of course, I was born and raised, and those were my people. So no, not trying to drag me back, but I miss them, and it's hard for me sometimes to talk about it. So that's what can make things hard too. Is it's kind of a thing where it's like some of these people, like Marilyn, came out of a cult, and it shocks me being a woman and coming out of a cult for her and being a mother to tear down my cult story. She said that my story with Dan O'Connor getting hit by a fax machine didn't happen. Like, that's sick. That's twisted. This is what I mean. And you're somehow an expert. You could only marry. No, B lady, I was married to a non-Scientologist. It's frowned upon. They expect you to convert them. It's just all those things. So we're going to expose those things as it comes up. So she's not an expert on the receipts of Real Housewives. She's not an expert on my life. I want you to keep that in mind. And I know you guys, like, I'm talking to the choir here, right? Like, nobody's buying her bullshit. But she's not an expert on my life. She doesn't know anything about my life. She sounds insane. She is insane. And she doesn't know anything about my son, yet she comments on my son. She wasn't there for the long con video. She doesn't know anything about my relationship with Tommy, yet she's obsessed with Tommy. Hey, Lenora Gray. That's right, Lenora Gray. Her recent comments about Fred and Finn were disgusting. Yeah, she makes fun of that too. I'm sure her good friends do. I know that. She's a total liar. They keep regurgitating the same old shit because they don't have an original to save themselves. It's true. That's how you know if somebody is good at what they do, content creating wise. I'm sure she's great at other things. I'm sure these people have good talents. I'm sure Casper is a great tattoo artist. They are not good speakers. They're terrible speakers. I don't know who's a worse speaker there. They're both really bad. They're terrible at public speaking. But they also can't create any original content, Joanne. You're absolutely right. Yeah, she's obsessed with Tommy. I'm not sure if it's a crush type situation, like the bad boy thing. I almost kind of get that vibe. And I've had a lot of people, thank you for your super chat, email me and say, does she want to like have sex with Tommy? She's really obsessed. Hey, Beck Smith, I'm not sure. And I don't care because I don't care about the inner workings of her mind, her sick, twisted self. She lies. She's a full blown liar, right? And she stands on, I'm just here to save the world and help people and expose Reese. It's the most ridiculous, weird platform to say, like, I want to help all the ex Scientologists, but I'm going to tear this one down, right? Uh, Shelly, um, you know, I'm here to support and help victims and women, but we're going to expose Reese, right? Like it gets old. Everybody sees through that shit. And she's bad. She's bad at what she does. I've never seen these receipts. We were talking about this in my mod call last night. I've never seen out of all these past people who are coming out to drop the truth bombs on me. Where are these receipts? Where are these truth bombs? Like Jason said it last night. He's like, I'm still waiting for these receipts. Where are these receipts? She constantly does this shit. That's what I mean. She revs people up, right? Smoke and mirrors, misdirect, deception, like all of those things, and it's always nothing. It always ends up being absolutely nothing. She does it every single time. It's old news, and the only way she can get views is putting me, mainly me, but doing anything on Tommy. And I've been told she's been a bully in the past. Tommy and I are not the only two people she's bullied, right? Like she's a clout chaser beyond belief with Scientology. She was never a Scientologist yet. She's obsessed with it, and she likes to kind of pretend like she was one and pretend like she was there. And I don't get it. Like, I don't know if she thinks it's cool to be an ex-Scientologist. She absolutely clings on to that community, and it's weird. She love bombs it. It's very strange. And it's like she can't seem to get a life. She bullied Nora. Yeah. She can't seem to get a life of her own. She can't seem to get any content of her own. And that tells me you're a bad content creator. You should do something else. Not up to me. I'm just saying those two are really bad at content creating. They can't create their own content. And when they try, they get low views, very low view. It tanks every time. So they have to stir up a story that's 5 fucking months old and make it something it isn't, because Tommy and I have forgiven each other, right? Now there's a reason for that. There has to be. So we're going to have this, love you Muffet Lou, we're going to have this expert Casper weigh in on it, but let's not forget the expert made a fake, false, lying, knew he was lying about it, AI video, and told the world it was true. Pretended to be a prison guard. I don't know if Casper pretended to be the prison guard or Tommy did. Hey, Carrie, one of them pretended to be the guy being interviewed. One of them pretended to be the interviewer. It was insane. And Casper absolutely pawned that off as truth, created it with AI, and put it out there for clicks and views like they're doing now. So if you want to trust that as an expert witness, you go for that. But don't forget that they do shit like this and they sweep it under the rug. They're friends with the knife hoarder. Unknown. Okay, Tommy was the guard. Oh my God, how embarrassing. I'm their meal ticket. The knife hoarder is a known, proud, yes, Angel K, a known, proud Nazi, right? A known, proud Nazi and racist individual. And they support this guy. Again, do your thing. The last thing I want is group think. So if that's your thing and you want to go support that and believe it is truth and adopt it, and totally great. But don't think I'm not going to defend myself and say, here's what I know. And here's the truth. And I'm not ashamed of the long con video. 54,000 people saw it. It's over. And I'm not ashamed that I have since apologized and made up with, and I am friends with Tommy and Johnny Scoville. And I understand a lot of you are not happy about that. And a lot of you don't forgive him or don't understand that. Unfortunately, again, this is my boundary. This is my life. And I'm sorry I ever put that out on YouTube. That's not your fault. That's my fault. The way you feel about all of this is my fault. I lit the fire. I'm aware of that. But I am stopping it now by saying, I don't need anybody's approval for anything. You go ahead and unsubscribe, whatever you need to do. But I don't need anyone's approval. I am proud to be able to learn what forgiveness is and apply it. And I'm happy that I have met God. And since I have, all good things have happened to me in my life. I am at a place of peace and calm with these idiots existing. I have no problem whatsoever with these guys continuing to rattle off videos about me, Tommy, Huxley, whatever it is. They're absolute losers, and we don't need help showing them that they're losers. They're total fucking losers. They're nobodies. Trixie, because I know I'm still not using my mouse. I know they're watching. Merlin's stream is about to start. Hi, haters. Have a blessed night. Yeah, she's pathetic. This is so obvious. She cannot create content of her own. She has to steal other people's and pawn it off. It's sad. Thank you for your super chat, Trixie. It's unbelievable. I love you, DS Kitty Diane. But guys, I don't want to be an asshole about it and go, I'm not asking your permission. I'm in a clear place. I don't reach externally anymore for people's opinions unless I know and I'm aware I'm doing it. I did, B lady. I don't need opinions on this. I know where I stand. I know how I feel about God. I know how I feel about Tommy. I know that I have forgiven myself and forgiven him. Unfortunately, it was in a very public place. There's nothing we can do to reverse that. Hey, Buffy, the only thing is these losers are going to continue to run with this shit till the end of time. The more time that passes, the worse it looks. The worse it looks. Like they got nothing. They have absolutely nothing. Thank you, Lenora Gray. Casper is an expert. Liar. Abigail, do all that you can to live in peace with everyone. Never take revenge. Leave that to the righteous anger of God. For the scriptures say, I will take revenge. I will pay them back, says the Lord. That's beautiful. And that's exactly why I'm not worried about these idiots. Thank you, baby steps. These idiots pretending to hide behind God. You know, Casper, last I knew, claimed he's a man of God. He's saved. I'm not going to say that's not true because I don't know. And I don't live in his head. But I will say it's awfully hypocritical to me. It's contradicting as hell to say that and then turn around and be so evil. Thank you for your super chat, Abigail. That was beautiful. Tommy was a part of your time at a time when you needed him. It's all okay. It is okay. And it is totally okay because I'm okay with me, if that makes sense. I'm okay with my channel losing subscribers over this. It's very humbling and it needed to happen. I will, Debbie, to let go of the people I need to let go of, and they let go of me. I know who's loyal and I know who will stay. I'm not a liar. I'm not lying. And that's why I come out and I have no problem talking about this stuff. And we will mention them. I'll never say again, we're not going to talk about them. We will talk about them. It's cyberbullying. We will highlight this, especially if they attack my kid. Aline, I have no idea. You'd have to ask Tommy that, to be honest. I don't know if he would. Thank you, Kestrel. Thank you. Shell, I appreciate that, and I relate. So I'm going to go get Hux here shortly, but I just wanted to put that out there. It feels good to talk about it. I know that a lot of you don't like this. I know, yeah, Angel K, I'm at peace. There's nothing these idiots can do to take away my peace. I will just continue to laugh at them from a distance. That's what will happen. I will continue. All they are doing is making me stronger. Thank you, B Lady. God, that's true. That is how I feel internally. All they're doing is making me stronger. I do not feel reactive to this. I do not feel emotional about this. Yeah, Just Joan, I agree. I don't feel anything other than we're laughing at them. It's funny. It's a joke. Like, they're terrible at content creating, and that's okay. I'm sure they have other talents, but like, this is getting old. Nicole Hazelmiller, who doesn't? Thank you, West Coast Fancy Nancy. That is so nice. Welcome home, Hawks. I know, I'm really excited to see him. Speaking of, so we're going to do a little bit of time together, Hux and I, and we may take a little bit of a trip somewhere, but I will be spotty for the next week or two. I want you to know that. I will hop on. But Hux and I can't say where. We may be going somewhere. It could be by boat, plane, or train, or car. But I'm not going to share any details about that because of reasons like these assholes. Like, It's not you guys, but I have to draw a line. I have to keep a boundary on my private life to protect me and my kid. But know that we're going to have fun. I want to spend some time with him before the end of summer, and I will be spotty. That's all. I will be spotty. But you'll see me. You'll see me for sure. I don't know how the Wi-Fi is going to be depending on where I'm at. I'm going to be in a couple of different places, so we'll see. Um yes, B lady. I am traveling by blimp. That is correct, Rain. Or helicopter. Could be Kim is blue. I may float by your very home in a hot air balloon. Who knows? You might see me and Gertie in a hot air balloon floating by your home. I will. Don't worry, I'll post in the Facebook group. Absolutely. Love you, baby steps. I will be on, guys. I just won't be on every day. I don't know what my schedule will be, to be honest. I'm going to be around other people and I don't want to be rude, like possibly staying with other people, and I don't want to be rude in their home. So we will just see how that goes. Are we looking at a fresh start with Tommy? Sharon Glass, I don't know what that means. It already has happened. Like, he and I are not streaming together. We're not going to have any kind of a public life on YouTube. We have forgiven each other and had a beautiful talk and discussion, and I'm at peace about it. That's all. That's as fresh of a start as it is. I'm just at peace about it. I apologize for the things that I felt like I did wrong, and he did too. And it was quite beautiful, and it's over. Like, I just feel like I'm at peace about it. But people want to twist that and pervert it, and it's gross, but it's a reflection on them. It's a total reflection on these losers, and they are losers. Make no mistake, they're not winners, they're losers. Absolute losers. Um, I've never been in a hot air balloon, but it sounds amazing. Closure is everything and a great gift. Thanks, Stacy Toms. Love you, babe. So on that note, guys, I'm going to go pick up Hux. I'm really excited to see him. I'll take a picture and post it in our Facebook group. Thank you for listening to me. I appreciate this. I know this is not the content you want to hear. I know it's not the most comfortable thing. Hey, Viggy Cat. However, it needed to be said. I'm not hiding anything. We're not misdirecting anything. Hey, Original Anne. And we're not going to dodge accountability. I'm not going to point fingers at people who are guilty. I take responsibility for what I did. Definitely. I have fucked up so many times. I have so many flaws, right? I am pretty bruised and pretty bent, but I'm not broken. I'm not broken. And I'm learning just as much as everybody else. And I feel a little bit behind on what I'm learning. And I don't want to hurt people, right? And I've apologized for the people that I feel I hurt. But it's time to move on from that. No one's going to hold anything against me. And if you're going to hold me at a place where I was a year ago or 2 years ago, that's on you. That's not on me. I have grown and I've apologized to these people publicly. Not my problem, right? It just isn't. So they want to keep dragging shit out, and we will continue to highlight it and tell the truth. There's nothing to hide. I don't have receipts. I don't have the truth on my side, because you don't have to say that. It just is. It just is, right? But don't forget when Mr. Expert Casper weighs in. Don't forget on that. Dude made a full-on fake, false AI video and told the world it was true. So I like my chances. You're not going to weigh in on, hey, Geoplanet Jane, you're not going to weigh in on anything that's about my life. You don't know anything about my fucking life. You can pretend that you do, but you know nothing. They don't know anything. He's just this loser dude who used to be friends with Tommy B Lady. I don't either, Viggy Cat, but I love you guys. Please hit subscribe before you go. And thank you for listening to me. Thank you for the super chats tonight. That was really kind. The scripture was amazing. Thank you for becoming members. Kat, that's exciting. And I look forward to that. He lost my trust months ago. A lot of people have said that. He's lost credibility. I mean, it's hard to be credible when you're friends with that dude who is a known Nazi racist. Enough said right there. But the list goes on and on. Like, enough said. If you're going to be associating with people like that, hey, autistic Margot, you lose credibility. So that's where I stand on that. But thank you guys again for listening. I'm going to go get Hux, and I love you all. You will see me. I promise. And here comes Fred, guys.